Hey everyone, welcome to the Middle School Visual Arts PLC group. My name is Alicia Montgomery and I'm the moderator for this group. I'm so glad that you've joined this community. Our goal is to collaborate and support each other as we navigate the craziness of teaching middle school visual arts. Whether you are the only one in your group or one of many, we know that you will find things here to help you. In order to make this as beneficial as possible, be sure to set up your notifications and check back often to see posts, discussions, and support that will be showcased. Please engage in discussions and offer up any support or questions that you may have. Also, make sure you share this platform with your friends and coworkers. So this series is going to be about surrealism and different ways that you can teach it. So in this one, I'm just going to show you how I introduce surrealism to my students. One of the first things that I do is I show them a couple of videos from BrainPop, and I'll include these links. You can use YouTube links, anything that kind of helps introduce the concepts of these to your students. But I'll include these in our discussion post. All right, when we're talking about surrealism, we talk about how it's combining things together that wouldn't normally go together. And so I show them examples. We talk about the elements and principles of art that are used in the different artworks. So we would talk about things like, where do you see contrast? Where do you see value? Where do you see unity? What helps create balance? So we'll talk about all of those things with each of these artworks as we go. So again, we talk about this one. We talk about the elements and principles of art that they see in it. Here's another example. And so we do sort of a mini critique on some of the different artworks. And these are the ones that I usually use with my students. And so then we talk about the principles of art that we're going to focus on with our projects. Contrast means that you have different stuff in your artwork. So you have different elements of art. You have different colors, shapes, textures, values, different types of space. And we talk about emphasis being the main idea of your artwork. And then we also look at a couple of vocabulary terms. We talk about mixed media. And mixed media is combining more than one media. All right, remember, media is just what material that you use to create the artwork. And then the second one that we talk about is surrealism. And that's combining objects that wouldn't normally go together. It's very dreamlike, very imaginary. And so we talk a little bit about these things. I show them some examples of different types of mixed media. And I explained to them that with the projects that we're going to be doing, we're going to be collaging. So we're going to put things together from different parts. We're going to use different types of papers, different images, different pictures, words to create an artwork that has contrast, emphasis, as well as unity. We always talk about unity being the main thing that we want to create with our artwork. So some of the projects that we would do would be a surreal figure. So my students would go in and their criteria is they have to create a figure of some type. It has to have a head, a body, arms and legs, and then whatever other appendages that they would like to add. So it could have tentacles or antennas or whatever else they want to add to it. And then we talk about creating balance and including having the same amount of stuff on both sides of your artwork. Using contrast as we go throughout. And so they go through and they pick out words and images that would kind of go along with their figure, or something that they liked to go with it. And then we would take just strips of construction paper to run in the background to help unify everything together. Another project that we do is a surreal cube. So we make a cube with cardboard. I teach them how to measure and cut for the size of their projects, and then they do a different surreal scene on each side of their box. And then we glue all of those together. Another project that we do is a surreal scene where they can take a figure that they collage together, very similar to the one that I showed you a while ago. We will scan that into the computer, and then we will find a background. It could either be one that they drew or painted, or one that they find digitally. And then we come up with a verb to describe what is going on in that picture. And then we combine the text with the surreal figure with the background using a type of photo editing software. All right, so thank you for joining us. Please take a few minutes to participate in the discussion question. I can't wait to hear all of your wonderful ideas and share some of my own. So be sure to subscribe. Also, so you don't miss out on any updates, posts, discussions, or any of the fun.